Hey, I've been playing Xbox around 11 years. I've played a lot of video games. Yeah, I know. I don't touch grass. Those that don't know, I've been achievement hunting for 4 to 5 years, consistently, or going for platinum trophy, which is basically the same thing as Gamerscore. And I've completed around 130 games or so to this time of recording. It's a huge passion of mine, so I would like to share it to you guys. I am currently working on Spellbreak. It's basically like Harry Potter but battle royale. It has a lot of potential, but sadly it doesn't have too much players backing it, so the servers are going to get eventually removed in December, I think. Sometime in December basically. And so I'm trying to get the achievements done as quickly as I can. Achievements are really easy up until a certain point, and then it's basically keep playing and grind for a certain level. Not a lot of people have this game done. People just go for the simple like 600 or so gamer score, and then they call it a day, which is pretty fair. Rare replays, I like that they have a collection of a bunch of games that I probably would have never played before if it wasn't for Rare Replay. I'm also working on this game, but not really. This is kind of like, I'll do it when I do it, you know? It's not that entertaining. It's not that entertaining to play through them. It's like 2 to 3 hours of grinding in a 90s game from what I've done. I haven't done any of the other stuff like the banjo games, the banjos games, Conquer, the more popular games that are like 3D or whatever. I haven't started them yet, but Rare Replay is probably going to be something I'm going to be working on for years to come. Terraria has been a game that I have been working on for 2016, but I would say even longer than 2016 because Xbox One Terraria version was able to sync up with your 360 Terraria version. So whenever Terraria came out for the 360 version is pretty much when I started going for this. So I would probably maybe say 2012, 2013, I would say, is when I fully started playing this game. So it took me 9 years. I wouldn't say it's a hard completion if you, especially with the new addition of difficulty with journey mode, you're basically God. You can set the time to rain, set the time to snow. You can go super speed in the day, so the day lasts like 30 seconds. Like journey mode makes the game 10 times easier. I would probably still be working on this game if it wasn't for journey mode. I was playing as like my actual character that I've played with that wasn't on journey mode, which has been synced up to the 360 days. And I was like, it would probably be easier if I just switched to journey mode, start from the beginning, and just duplicate all the items or whatnot that I need to get the final stuff that I needed. And it worked. Cause here I am. I got it. I got it literally 4 days later. No, I got it 2 days later. Terraria is a great game. I would recommend at least playing the game. Maybe not go for the full 1,200. Fall Guys. I didn't play almost anything of it on my Xbox. I played all of it on my PC, and then I synced it up to my Xbox, and I basically got every single achievement in the game. There was a couple that didn't unlock that I had to do. One of them was the Big T's one, so I had to do that twice. One on the PC, one on the Xbox. And then the one achievement that I am missing on Fall Guys is unlock 50 cosmetic items from the store. Most people have this one because if you played before the free-to-play version, however many crowns you had, it added to your kudos, which kudos, if for those that don't play the game, kudos is the free currency basically. And if you had like 200 or so wins, you should have like a million kudos or whatever. You should have a ton of kudos basically for life. If you didn't play before the free to play version, it's basically a struggle to get any sort of kudos. I'm at 2,000 kudos, and that'll unlock me one costume, which is probably like, I would say, 3 cosmetics, or maybe even one potentially. Just one day, eventually, just constantly keep playing Fall Guys. I'll eventually get the 50 cosmetics from the store. I actually just play Fall Guys for fun. It's not really a game I even tried to go for the completion for. Uh, as you can see, I only have 3 hours on Xbox, but on the PC, I have like 50 or so hours. It's a very fun game. Actively not going for achievements, but still getting the completion. That's how we like it. Life is Strange True Colors. I don't like any Life is Strange games, to be honest. This was probably my favorite game, and I still think it's pretty mediocre. It gets to a certain point where the story stops making any sense because of they have a really good start to their series, and then they just boom, and then it's terrible. It's a terrible ending in almost all of them. Just a very mediocre series, but very easy for achievements because all you have to do is just collect collectibles, and then a thousand%, 1,000 Gamerscore. There you go. Gears 5. I'm probably just gonna talk about the whole Gears series as a whole, just from Gears 5. I have never completed a Gears game before, and I don't have any plans to complete any Gears game. There's there's a lot of hard achievements to get in Gears. A lot of grinding and a lot of just time being spent into getting the 100% in this game. In the game series as a whole, Gears 1 and 2 are the easiest to get and probably the most doable. If I were to complete a Gears game, it would be those. The closest I've been to completing a Gears game was Gears of War 4, but that's because I played the multiplayer. I actually played the multiplayer and really enjoyed the multiplayer. So I was able to get to. I don't have the base 1,000, but I have enough Gamerscore to have 1,000. I think I have like something in the 1,200 Gamerscore. But it's all like easy stuff. But I can't unlock any more multiplayer achievements or much of anything now in Gears 4 because they've discontinued the services. There's nothing I can really do about it. I can't even go back and get any missing achievements that I wanted to. And I feel like they're going to do the same to Gears of War 5. It doesn't make any sense that Gears of War 4 got services discontinued, but Gears 1, 2, and 3 both have their services still up to this day. Like, you can still play them and have a great time playing them. But Gears 4, they cutted the services for. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. But these are probably games I probably will never ever finish. I wasn't really too much of a Gears 5 fan. I think Gears 5 is probably my least favorite Gears game. Minecraft was very, very easy. At least on this version, was very easy to do. I was able to find a community post, I think, on Minecraft, and it basically led me to a realm that has all the achievements for it. So every time there's a new update, because Minecraft continually updates with achievements and whatnot, at least on this one. On the realm, you can get all the achievements super fast, and that's what I've done since I would say probably about the last 7 or 8 updates, I would say. I don't really enjoy Minecraft anymore. I'm so burnt out on Minecraft. I've been playing or watching Minecraft content for like my entire life. Basically as much as I've had my Xbox for, probably even longer, to be honest. I also believe the realm is no longer available. Like I've looked for it, After I got this achievement, I logged off. I logged off of Minecraft, and I went back because my friend was we were just talking about like Gamerscore or whatever, because he's recently just got into achievement hunting too, and I was like, you should join this server realm. You get free Gamerscore basically. He was like, "Oh snap! You can get free Gamerscore." I was like, "Yeah, let me send you the realm code or whatever." No longer available. No clue where it went. It's just gone. So I'm lucky that I just finished it. I like I basically just dodged the bullet there, where I actually had to play the game. I didn't have to play the game. Probably next update I'm gonna have to play the game, and that's gonna stink. Night Call. This game is the reason why I have an odd amount of gamer score. Yep. That's why I have this super odd number. But the reason why I haven't gotten any achievements for this game, to get rid of that odd number gamer score, is because I would have to pay for the game. It was for Game Pass, like I would say a year ago, but a year ago I stopped going for achievements. I've only recently gotten back into it, but I stopped going for achievements because I started streaming. I started streaming and making content, and that took up a lot of my time. And then now I'm finally back into achievement hunting. They took it off Game Pass, so now it's not on Game Pass, and I don't feel like spending money on this game. I may be at an odd gamer score for a while. The game was also super glitchy with their achievements. I would be way higher than that amount if the achievements actually worked. I actually think I would have finished this game. I would have finished this game if the achievements worked during the time. I believe the achievements work now, but the achievements were buggy. Multiversus has 0 gamer score, and you're probably like, why are you talking about Multiversus? I have Multiversus actually completed on my computer. I been playing a lot of Multiversus. Multiversus is an extremely addicting game. I've never been into Smash Bros before, and I was like, this game is awesome. And I was like, let me give this a shot on the Xbox and see if I could do like a Fall Guys situation where I could get 3,000 gamer score. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. And I was like, okay, maybe I could get some free achievements then, because this game is kind of easy to get. It's just a little bit of a grind. You have to play a lot of matches to get the game done. I was like, I'm gonna get us a couple of achievements done. Well, on Xbox, I cannot play a single game on my Xbox. It kicks me out the game midway through. I have no idea why. I'm thinking the reason why is because I have the original Xbox One, and the original Xbox One cannot handle multiverses. I don't think my original Xbox One can barely handle Fall Guys as it is, so I guess it can't handle multiverses. So this game will be a 0% for what I can assume for a very long time. I don't plan on getting a new Xbox One anytime soon. So Rocket League is the type of game for me that I did the game naturally. I have like 50 days played on this game. 53 days played in this game. So I've played a lot of this game, so I've almost locked every achievement naturally. I didn't need to grind for this game. Sudoku. Oh my god. I will never do a phone game for Gamerscore ever again. I started in January 13th, 2021, and I ended it July 16th. So it took me about 2 years to beat 3 days of just playing Sudoku. That's insane. I will never play a Microsoft mobile game ever again. Because it takes guaranteed at least a year to do. Because there's an achievement. It says win 12 bronze daily challenge badges. Those are once a month. It says daily, but it's once a month. And you have to basically play every day. You have to play every day. You can play one day and get them all done, but it's faster to do them one a day. Archvale is actually what kicked my achievement hunter grind back into gear, actually. This has been a game I've been looking forward to playing for even before the game came out. There was devlogs that they would put out, and I was invested in the game, but because of streaming or whatnot, I never gave myself time to actually play through the game. It's a great game. It's a very fun game. I played it pretty much all the way through in one session. Cuphead is a masterpiece of gaming. I would recommend anyone that hasn't played Cuphead to play Cuphead. Whether you have a tough time with hard games or not, I would recommend playing through Cuphead and giving it a shot. It's that good of a game, that good of a masterpiece. Amazing game. I wouldn't even say it's a hard game to beat either. I haven't played through the DLC yet on Xbox. I've played through the DLC on computer, but I have not bought the DLC yet, and I don't know if I am going to buy the DLC for Xbox. I probably will, because I will support there's certain developers that I will support no matter what, and Studio MDHR, I believe, I will support them no matter what. And the next game I'm going to be talking about as well, I will support no matter what, which is Hollow Knight. Now, it says 10 out of Gamerscore. I have played the game on PC. I am looking forward to playing Hollow Knight on my Xbox and running through the game again and 100%ing it. It's going to be a challenge, because I believe there is some hard stuff on here. You have to beat the game in under 20 hours. Achieve 100% game completion and finish the game in under 20 hours. So I have to speed. What? I may not have looked at this achievement list. I saw these. The Steel Soul, finish the game in Steel Soul mode. I have not seen any of this. Wow. I'm in for it then. But yeah, I am so I want to get this done. I'm looking forward to Silk Song as well, so I'm probably gonna get that. I'm gonna get this game completed before Silk Song comes out, which that game I'm also gonna be grinding too. I'm gonna try to get that completed as well. This year I kind of plan on clearing out my backlog and stuff that I have played, but I stopped playing, or just never did going into achievement hunting. Now, this game, I'm gonna let you guys in on something. This is gonna be my first video that I'm gonna be doing of completing a game and doing achievements. Basically, I only have 2 achievements in the game. I'm gonna play through the entire game. It's gonna be a race to get it done. So I'm putting pressure on myself to get it done, because the game is getting removed on Game Pass for the month of August. So the last day of Game Pass for August will be the 31st, I believe. I don't know if it's the 31st. I don't remember my days of how many days are in a month sometimes. These achievements aren't bad. I don't know if these achievements are actually bad or not. It can't be too hard though. I'm gonna start working on that probably tonight. Once I get this video done and edited. Today's the 22nd, by the way, so you guys probably shouldn't be seeing this video for a little bit longer. Should it be hard? I don't know. It should probably take me 40 hours though, at least 40 hours playing. 40 hours. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it done. I hope I can get it done. Okay, next up, we have Dead by Daylight. I actually have the base 1000 done. except for one achievement. The base achievement that I don't have is you have to hook 500 people as the killer, and I have not unlocked that one. I believe it's that one. No, in public matches, sacrifice a total of 500 survivors. That's the one. I have not done that one because I stopped playing Dead by Daylight because I stopped enjoying the game. But I have every achievement, even the hard one. I have the hardest achievement to get, which is Left 4 Dead. As the last person still alive, activate the last generator and escape through the exit gate. There are two ways you can get it. You could either play perfectly, or you could escape through the exit gate. Well, duh, that's how you get the achievement. Or you could just message the killer and be like, hey, can you just let me go, and I will internally be thankful. Surprisingly, I think a lot of the killers are nice and they will let you go if you just asked. If you just ask them, they will let you go. I think the game that I got it in, it was an Oni, and I would. He started hitting me at first, and like I almost died, and then he started chasing someone, and I just kept I was one of those people. I kept pointing like at the person that he was chasing, being like, hey, he's over there, and then like he gave me like a pity escape, which is I'm very blessed. He was very lucky to get. I just stopped playing. But Dead by Daylight's a very fun game. They keep updating it, so every time they update it, there's just more achievements to get and more pain to get. Because a lot of achievements, you have to buy the game or you have to play through the game to be able to unlock the characters. It's just not worth the time or the energy to constantly keep playing these games. I should eventually go back and actually get the base 1,000 Gamerscore at least, and certain achievements that I'm missing from DLCs that I've played on. Apex Legends is another game that I just cannot complete. My Xbox used to be able to handle Apex Legends. As you can tell, I've gotten almost all the achievements in the game, but I've tried logging on my Xbox on it, and I cannot unlock the last achievement. I'm level 40 or 47. One of the two numbers, I cannot unlock it. It bothers me that I can't complete this game because it's such an easy game to beat. I just have to play the game. I'm almost done it too. I don't like Apex Legends. I was more of a Fortnite kid. Binding of Isaac Rebirth, now called Repentance. It's crazy how much content that there is from Rebirth to Afterbirth Plus to Repentance. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff in the game that you have to do. So I have the base game 100%ed. I've got the full 1,000 for it. I completed all of Afterbirth, and then I am missing one achievement for Afterbirth Plus. I'm missing one achievement for Afterbirth Plus, and then I'm missing all of Repentance. So that one I'm missing that one for Afterbirth Plus, and all of these are Repentance. I love Binding of Isaac. I may one day sit through and tank it through because this is the type of game that I will literally play for fun. I haven't played it in a long time though, but I'll probably eventually unlock this just through playing the game because I just love Binding of Isaac. I'm a huge roguelike fan. I love any type of roguelike, so that's why I'm playing Hades. Batman Arkham Knight. I'm a huge Batman fan. Love the Batman series. Every single Batman game I have tried to 100%. The only one well, I guess we'll get to it when we get to it. But I have completed everything in this game. It's a bit of grind. Way more of a grind than Arkham City. You have to play as 7 or 8 different characters in the AR challenges. You have to beat You have to get a certain amount of stars with each character. Basically, it's annoying. You have to just play through the game so many times. There's even different Batmobiles that you have to do. And then like with this one, complete the Wayne Manor AR challenge as a Batman without using any gadgets or taking any damage. Like you have to do specific things for that, which though the stealth missions aren't bad. It's the combat that is terrible. You had to get to like 1,000,000 points in the Iceberg Lounge to fight Killer Croc. Spoiler. Not a lot of people are able to get that one because that one requires actually a lot of skill. You have to basically hit like a 700 combo to get to the. It was a huge grind, but I love the Batman series, so it didn't feel like a grind to me, but to others, I can see it being a grind. I've played. I have 0 days played apparently. I've played through 0 days and I've got the full 2,000. Stardew Valley. This game. This game, you know it's bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad game. Let me start off with saying it's an awesome game. I would never recommend going for full 1,000 on this game. I think I played this game for a solid month straight. 100%ing is very difficult for this game. You have to beat Journey of the Prayer King without dying, which is the arcade game. It's like a mini game, and it's super difficult to beat. And then you have to catch every fish. You have to find everything in the game. You have to complete the museum collection, which the museum collection is at the time when I was playing was very difficult to get, and it was very random to get. It required a lot of luck, and I didn't have the patience to complete the game so I cheated. I did you could buy a coop, and then every time you bought an animal, if you filled out like brackets of item IDs, it would give you the item. So I just did item IDs, and that basically made it so that I was able to get all the museum collection items and finish the game because I was not gonna waste my time. And then once I unlocked that, I basically knew I could get the game completed, so I went for it. I popped off for it. I don't feel any guilt for it because at the time it was super difficult to get. The Adventures of Elena Temple. I have nothing good to say about this game because it takes like 5 minutes to do. I'm not a fan of games being like 5 minutes to complete and you can get them done. The only game I would consider being like, okay, that's fine for the 5 minutes was the Avatar game, because that was the first of its kind. And then they added 1,000 extra Gamerscore, so then you have 2,000. So then it basically means that Gamerscore doesn't really mean anything. Well, Gamerscore doesn't mean anything in general, but it's supposed to be meant as an accomplishment of your goals, not spending $20 on like 15 easy games. Not spending 15 easy games and then getting 15,000 in like an hour. Like that's not it. No, it ruins Gamerscore. It's just. But I'm not gonna judge. If you want to go for those type of games, go for it. I'm not really particularly into it. Batman Arkham Origins. The only Batman Arkham games that I have not finished. And I have not finished the Batman Arkham games because I don't have the multiplayer achievements. I actually was one of the few people. I was one of the 2 people that enjoyed the multiplayer, but I never played enough. I didn't play. This was when I didn't play for achievements. So I played it, enjoyed it, and then I just stopped playing it, fell out with it. So I never got around to beating it, and then when I finally got around to actually beating the entire Arkham series, I wasn't able to get the multiplayer stuff. Super Lucky's Tale and new Super Lucky's Tale. Well, They're both together, so I completed them both in a row, back to back. Was a little messy on the platforming part. They fixed that in the new Super Lucky Tale. They made the achievement a little bit easier for platforming and grinding. But there were certain sections in the game where I got frustrated because like the platforming wouldn't work. Or landing on enemies, and you had to collect like 99,000 coins. That's took a long time. This achievement specifically took me a while to get. This is a very underrated 3D platforming, and I'm not the type of person to like platforming games. I hate platforming games. They're actually one of my least favorite genres other than racing games. And it's easy gamer score in my opinion. Easy 3,000 gamer score because you have to play the game twice. New Super Lucky Tale is the same game as Super Lucky's Tale. Vigor. This game is horrible. This achievement is not available on PlayStation, so the game is easier on PlayStation. I eventually got really good at the game too. Like there's no auto aim in the game, so you just have to get good without the auto aim. So basically how you unlock this awful achievement. You have to unlock crates, and they give you they give you plans. They could either give you weapon plans, they give you health plans, they give you a bunch of plans to work with. And the crates are luck based on what the items are in. So if you have a certain amount of items in those crates that you can pick from, there'll be like 7 or so items in that crate currently. In order to get new selection of items, you have to unlock all the crates, and then you get a new selection of items. And basically, you have to just repeat that until you get a healing consumable plan. Now, the way you get crates in the game is, if you play the Battle Royale mode, is you have to wait 10 to 15 minutes to get a legendary crate. Or what? I think it's a legendary. I don't even think it's legendary, actually. I think it's just a common care package. You sit there for 10 to 15 minutes not doing anything, and then you wait for a care package to come, and then you hope that no one is there waiting for you at the care package to shoot at you, and then you basically run away to the exit and try to escape. If you die in the 10 to 15 minutes that occurs, then you just wasted your time, and then you gotta do it again. Or you can do what I did, which is play the TDM mode and hope you get first, second, or third. If you get first, you get 3 crates, I believe. And if you get second, you get 2 crates. And if you get third, you get 1 crate. Get a whole bunch of crates if you get first. I got really good at the mode, and I basically was one of the top players for this game because I was able to be first in majority of the games I played, because this game is not hard. It's not hard once you get past the auto aim part. And I spent several days going for this achievement. I would never recommend playing this game. I hate it. Not a fan. A Way Out was a very good and fun co-op game. I wasn't a fan of It Takes Two, but I probably will play through that. I think A Way Out and It Takes Two are probably one of the most unique in achievement lists, because this is the type of game where if you play through the entire game, you could get 0 out of 0 achievements. These are all optional stuff that you can do. But these optional stuff in the game, they make the game better. They make the game way better, because you're exploring the game, you're having fun with the game. Like it doesn't ruin the game. It only improves the experience that you had. I recommend, if you have like a significant other or like a good co-op buddy. I go from significant other to good co-op buddy. But if you have a good partner to play with, I would recommend playing this game. This game's a treat to play. I'm not a fan of It Takes Two, but that game is also a treat because that game is all about significant others. So That's right up people's alley. Afterparty. Oh my god. Afterparty is amazing. I loved every second of it. It was such a unique game. If you have never played Afterparty, play it. It's so fun. You have to play through the game twice. I think you have to play the game technically 3 times to get all the endings, but you can cheat the game and get it in one ending, but you do have to play the game twice. There's a part of the game where your 2 characters that you play as, they get into an argument, and then you decide as the main who are you going to play as, basically. And there we have Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. This game is the hardest game I've ever completed. So basically how I started off by playing this game, first off, was they would do free play days, basically where you were able to play the game for like a weekend. You would play this game for a weekend, and it would be free for the weekend, and then afterwards, if you enjoyed the game, you could buy it or whatever. Well, I played through the free play day, and I got most of the achievements, I think. Well, I didn't really try. Yeah, I got most of the achievements in the weekend. It looks like I got most of the achievements in the weekend. I stopped because the weekend was done, right? Well, another free play came, and my goal for that weekend was to beat the game. It was to beat the game in whatever amount of time that I complete it in. And that was my goal, to beat it. Well, that's not the case, because the 10th was a Sunday, and I was not able to get it done in time. I was not able to get it done in time. I don't know why I wasn't able to get the game done in time, but I wasn't able to get it done, sadly. So then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait for the next free play to get it. I could obviously wait and get it done whenever I can, basically. But I was like, I'm already in the flow of Monkey Ball, so I might as well get it done. Get it done. I got it. I did it I did the time attack mode second try, or my second try. I got it done. I was on the last level for my first try, and I missed the jump. I missed the jump, and I remember that moment where I was like, I'm gonna have to do this again. And then I did it second try, and I was so happy. Hardest achievement. The reason it wasn't hard because of the actual game, though. The game had, outside of the game, mini games that you could play, and a lot of the achievements are tied to the mini games. You had to play a perfect game in those mini games in order to get the achievement for most of the mini games. So you had to learn a game, and it took a long time to get good at these games. One of them was the swing shot. To get 2,500 points, you have to hit 2 UFOs, and then you have to hit 5 balloons, I believe. The 5 balloons aren't difficult to hit. It's the UFOs that are difficult. And the control, it's not that the swing shot mode is hard, it's just the controls are terrible. So it makes the game hard. Human Fall Flat is annoying because they constantly update the game. I don't like the game at all. Not fun. I don't have a good time playing it. But they constantly update this shitty game, and I have to eventually go back and complete these games. I completed the base game, obviously, and then eventually their maps started to be unobtainable in the achievements. They're obtainable now, but during the time when they were unattainable, I was like, I'm not gonna play the game if like 4 out of the 5 maps are unattainable. I might as well just wait until they're attainable. And then I just haven't gone back and played them. Oh, Westerado. Oh my god. This game. See, the thing is, this game is a lot of fun. Like, actually was a really enjoyable on my first playthrough. Basically, you have to find out clues on who murdered someone in the game, and whoever you find the clues for, you eventually find out who it is. It's very fun. It's very fun. First playthrough. The game's achievements are glitchy, so you could do an achievement and it not work. Or you would do a certain ending and you wouldn't get that ending. So I probably played through the game 20, 30 different times trying to get an ending. It wouldn't work, which was frustrating because I know I was doing the endings right, but it would not considering those endings as right. So it was a lot of trial and error, and it was so annoying to finish. But I eventually got it done. My first game that I've ever completed, according to True Achievements, is Castle Crashers. Castle Crashers Remastered is the first game I've ever completed, and that's what started my achievement hunter passion and obsession. And now I pretty much play games for achievements. It's an iconic Xbox game. One of the achievements is really hard to get though, on this version. The survive until 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and the back off barbarian. It's like a board game type thing where you have to hit certain. It's like a Dance Revolution where you have to hit X A B Y to like go to certain platforms. It's really hard. But luckily there was an exploit I could get, and I was able to easily do it. But now there's no exploit, and now it's just super hard to get and super lucky. Super lucky if you do. I survived 5 minutes in it with cheats, obviously. But this was what started it all. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I've spent around 2 hours talking about achievements the entire time, so I hope you've enjoyed the video, and thank you for stopping by and watching the video to its entirety. Or if you skipped ahead to the end, well, hey, you made it to the end. I'm looking forward to editing this down to like a solid like video length, and I'm gonna try to schedule more videos coming out to hopefully produce regular content here on YouTube. If you would like to watch me playing through an entire game, going for all the achievements, or doing like a singular hard achievement challenge to get through, or just me playing games in general, I stream on Twitch. If you would like to check it out, subscribe to the channel for more content. And if you want to see any types of games to watch, just comment down below, and I will take a look at them and respond to pretty much everybody in there. And with that being said, peace. Also, if you would like to see me beating Cuphead on stream, here's the video.